The 122nd Boston Marathon will be run on Patriots Day in Massachusetts on Monday, April 16. 100 years since the race of 1918, when the United States was in the trenches of World War I, and the race was a military relay to the 5-year anniversary of the 2013 bombing of one of the world's most famous and oldest annual marathon races. Monday's Boston Marathon is much more than just a race. Here's what you need to know. 1. The Boston Marathon, with a 122-year history, is a story defined by its numbers. 2015 Boston Marathon champion Patriot returns to numbered Boston 2018. The Kenyan is a familiar face on the John Hankakusa elite team. She also finished 4th in 2011. Number together forward pick. Twitter.com U5B0DY3DLM Boston Marathon at Boston Marathon, April 14, 2018. The Boston Athletic Association, B. AA has organized the Boston Marathon for 122 years. Running Monday's Boston Marathon will be an estimated 30,000 athletes from the U.S. and 96 counties around the globe. The race's 26.2-mile, 42K course route winds from rural Hopkinton, Massachusetts through 8 cities and towns to Boston. The terrain is often hilly, and the weather for the 2018 race will be a cold, drenching rain. With winds east to northeast, participants will be running into those winds, and says AccuWeather senior meteorologist Alex Sosnowski, there's potential is there for runners to face a car wash effect with cold, drenching rain and stiff winds from the east and southeast at 15-30 miles per hour. A little rain can't stop us. WHO's excited for race day. Superscript AU number BOSTON 2018 pick. Twitter.com 2WHS2SQ4KJ Boston Marathon at Boston Marathon, April 14, 2018. Competitors in wheelchairs, walking or running first officially run in Boston in 1897. The event was inspired by the 1896 Olympic Marathon. Always held on the third Monday of April, Patriots Day, the first marathon had just 15 runners. The BAA says in 2015, 30,251 people registered. The event is the world's oldest annual marathon race event, and it is one of 6 World Marathon Majors races. The course record is 2 hours and 3 minutes for men and 2 hours and 19 minutes for women. It's anticipated that despite even less than ideal weather, the race, which usually attracts 500,000 spectators, will see similar numbers Monday. How to watch the Boston Marathon from the streets to global live streams, ensuring a smooth run for at Boston Marathon runners. PWD patch crews are hard at work filling potholes in Number Cleveland Circle as well as Commonwealth Avenue in Number Boston. Best of luck to all the runners on Monday. At Satofbist at Bot at Cobbons Pick. Twitter. ORXMH3VPH4, Boston Public Works, at Boston, April 12, 2018. For Boston area residents, television and radio coverage will be omnipresent. Live national coverage of the Boston Marathon will be available on NBC Sports. A preview broadcast is scheduled for Sunday night at 8 p.m. but Marathon Day coverage begins at 8:30 a.m. Monday. Radio coverage is also available through the iHeartRadio app. Beautiful sunrise. Number BOSTON 2018 pic.twitter.com WOUPEF58-3 Boston Marathon at Boston Marathon, April 13, 2018 live streaming of the race is tricky. According to Boston.com, Boston.com will stream coverage beginning at 9 a.m. But the local media says, if you are outside of New England, or your company's computer servers are outside of New England, you won't be able to view the elite portion of the race from about 9 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. because Boston.com's online streaming rights end at the New England border for that portion of the race. Look what is waiting for almost 30,000 athletes on Monday. Pic.twitter.com 33 earns is Boston Marathon at Boston Marathon, April 12, 2018 3. There will be tight security with thousands of police officers, and there's an extensive list of prohibited items today, and every day we remain thankful for the support we receive from our law enforcement partners. Thank you for serving our communities. Number BOSTON 2018 number Pisthibatan number Thank you Pic. Twitter.com HVGC89 EGOB Boston Marathon at Boston Marathon, April 13, 2018 Not surprisingly, since the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing, security measures are tight, but, as the B. AA says, are reasonable and common-sense guidelines to keep people safe. MEMA will use the free Massachusetts Alerts app at the number Boston Marathon to share public safety info. https://t. CoSKBLMJ4 bugpic.twitter.com 3MOSWLWI2B, MEMA, at Masima, April 15, 2018 The B. AA says that at any point along the course, there will be a significant presence, some 8,000 strong, of plainclothes and uniformed police and people entering official B. AA event venues, approaching viewing areas on the course, or in viewing areas on the course, may be asked to pass through security checkpoints, and law enforcement officers or contracted private security personnel may ask to inspect bags and other items being carried. While not using the word banned, the BAA discourages spectators anywhere near the course from having any of this list of these items and can expect delays when passing through security checkpoints and enhanced screening. If you see something, say something, call 911 to report suspicious activity. https://t. CoMPP4QJ9079 number Boston Marathon pic.twitter.com x6 Adluco, MEMA, at Masima, April 15, 2018 Weapons or items of any kind that may be used as weapons, including firearms, knives, mace, etc. Backpacks or any similar item carried over the shoulder. Suitcases and rolling bags rollers. coolers, glass containers or cans, flammable liquids, fuels, fireworks, or explosives. Any container capable of carrying more than 1 liter of liquid. Handbags or packages or bulky items larger than 12 inches x 12 inches x 6 inches. Large blankets, comforters, duvets, sleeping bags. Costumes covering the face or any non-form-fitting, bulky outfits extending beyond the perimeter of the body. Props, including sporting equipment and military and fire gear. In addition, public safety officials are asking the public to assist in creating a no-drone zone along the entire course of this year's Boston Marathon. The use of drones, unmanned aerial vehicles, anywhere in the area of the course, including above runners and spectators, is strongly discouraged, the B. A noted 4.100 years ago, the Boston Marathon was a military relay. This centennial race is being celebrated as the year of service. The final Boston leg for our military relay includes Alexia Parks and Dennis Magnasco. Parks graduated from the Coast Guard and is serving in downtown Boston. Magnasco served 9 years in the U.S. Army and the National Guard. Number Pisthebaton full stories https://t.co/vicbackrivpic.twitter.com 5G2Y250 Boston Marathon at Boston Marathon, April 12, 2018. This year's marathon, called the Year of Service, celebrates the altruism that bonds country, mission, and community. As a result of America's involvement in World War I, the 1918 Boston Marathon was held as a military relay race, unlike its traditional fashion. Ten-man teams representing various military branches ran from Ashland to Boston, passing a baton along the course. The relay served as a unifying moment for community and country. To commemorate the centennial anniversary of the 1918 relay, the Boston Marathon will incorporate a special military relay within this April's race. Service members from the 8 cities and towns along the race route and different branches of the military will be part of this ceremonial occurrence. Thanking veterans for their service and wishing them luck tomorrow. Boston will be cheering you on. Number an Ebaston Day pick. Twitter.com YVQVFH9704, Mayor Marty Walsh, at Marty Walsh, April 15, 2018. Additionally, as part of the Year of Service, law enforcement personnel, firefighters, doctors, nurses, and EMTs will be recognized for their service to their communities. Also, event volunteers will be celebrated for their service towards the Boston Marathon and the B. AA's mission of promoting a healthy lifestyle. With 2018 marking the 5-year anniversary of the April 15, 2013 tragedy, first responders and volunteers who served that day will also be honored. Since the inaugural running 122 years ago, the Boston Marathon has come to represent not only the pinnacle of road racing, but the definition of community spirit, said Tom Grilk, CEO of the B. Some of the more meaningful stories that embody our event come from those who have served, whether they be military members, police, fire and EMTs, or the dedicated volunteers that bring endless enthusiasm each year. Our Year of Service theme will help showcase and celebrate the spirit that these stories symbolize. This year's street diesels are spicing up Boylston Street. Number BOSTON 2018 number Pisthibaton pick. Twitter.com CWKBO7 Julr, Boston Marathon, at Boston Marathon, April 14, 2018 5.5 years ago, 2 bombs were detonated near the finish line 5 years ago. 3 hours had passed after the first runner had crossed the finish line of the Boston Marathon when, at 2:49, 2 bombs were detonated on Boylston Street, near the finish line in the last 200 yards of the race. We've been proud to reclaim the finish line and the spirit of what the Boston Marathon is, a unifying sporting event enjoyed by all. With the support received from near and far, it will remain that way for years to come. Two halves, pic.twitter.com PFPC66NK50, Boston Marathon, at Boston Marathon, April 15, 2018 3 were killed, and 265 people were injured, many who lost limbs. On this one Boston Day, think back 5 years and remember the lives lost. Celebrate who they were and the legacy they left. Number in Ebbston Day pic.twitter.com YJFD5 Susrg, Boston Fire Dep. At Boston Fire, April 15, 2018 Brothers Zucker and Tamerlan Tsarnaev perpetrated the bombing, killed a police officer, kidnapped and carjacked a man, had a shootout with police that injured 2 police officers, one of whom would die a year later. Tamerlan was killed in the shootout, but Zucker got away, and a manhunt that included the near shutdown of Watertown, Massachusetts as tens of thousands of police officers hunted Tsarnaev. Tsarnaev was caught, tried, convicted, and sentenced to death. Today we remember the victims, cheer on the survivors, and celebrate Boston's strength and generosity on Number in Ebbston Day. pic.twitter.com NX704PHQXJ, Boston Tweet, at Boston Tweet, April 15, 2018 Sunday, April 15th in Boston. Number in Ebbston Day was the hashtag to honor those lost lives and celebrate the resiliency of Bostonians. On this Number in Ebbston Day we recognize the strength, resiliency, and generosity of the city of Boston. pic.twitter.com FDHG4 Rijau, Red Sox, at Red Sox, April 15, 2018 Boston Mayor Marty Walsh tweeted out a request for a moment of silence at 2:49 p.